welcome back. Author Jeneth Blackert is with us. She has a new book out. It is called 7 Dragons, A Guide to a Limitless Mind. And she's going to tell us how we can achieve our personal goals and achieve success. And she's got some tips for us this morning. Thank you so much, Jen, for being with us. First of all, I want to ask you how this book came about. You said that you were kind of going through a hard time in your life.
Yeah, I was an executive at Dell Computers, and I had a corporate crash and burn. There's no other way to call it. But it came down to one day, somebody trailed on into the bathroom after me, and midstream I go, what the heck am I doing here? I walk out to my car and basically just kind of sit there.
Was it like a gestalt or what? I mean, you just had a...
Yeah, I just...
epiphany?
Of course, no. This had been coming on for 6 months.
I see.
And I was really getting to a point that I was overworked. I had a great job, and it wasn't the right job for me. It wasn't my purpose. It wasn't my path.
Wasn't your calling. And you finally realized that. Okay, so in terms of a guide to a limitless mind, there are a lot of limits these days.
Yes.
And I think we don't even realize how much limits we put on ourselves, right?
Oh, absolutely. We don't even open ourselves up to the possibilities. I mean, last night when Obama, that was the first thing he said, and I go, yeah, right on.
Right. And if more people were to think that way, right?
Yeah.
What could we achieve? Okay, well, some of your suggestions, indulge your fantasy. I mean, what are you talking about, like your daydreams, or what do you mean?
Well, that's where it all starts, right? We've got to ask ourselves, what is it that we really want in life? Not in life, in business, in careers. What is it that we really want, and really indulge that vision?
And that's easier said than done, though, because how do you parallel that to reality? I mean, you might want to go off and do whatever, but that doesn't factor into making a living and really surviving in this world.
Absolutely. You've really got to figure out, what is it that I want to be doing with my days so I can live the life that I want to lead?
That's an important subnote there. Okay, know yourself, have pure energy. What do you mean by that?
Well, I feel like it's really important for things to feed us. So when you're working a career that is not, and you go home and you're drained and you don't even have time for your kids and all you want to do is sleep, and then you get up the next day and do it again. Well, I think it's really important for us to monitor our energy and really look at what is it exactly that is draining us.
Okay, well, and speaking of those drains, you've got the 7 dragons that you name here in the book.
Yeah.
What are some of the more important dragons that we should stay away from?
Well, I think the biggie for this conversation is actually my 4th dragon, which is the Alice dragon.
Alice.
She's actually the attention deficit dragon. They all have little pictures in them.
There's Alice.
Yeah.
Attention deficit Alice.
And I think to some degree we have attention deficit, and maybe not a disorder, but we all, to some degree, have attention deficit where we don't step back. Lack of focus.
Okay.
We don't step back and say, what am I doing now? What am I doing now? And focusing on every moment.
That's very important. Okay.
Absolutely.
A couple more suggestions. Reset your mindset. Have faith. Invoke your intuition. And I think that's one of the biggies, at least in my life. Intuition has been huge.
Yeah.
You got to listen to your gut, right?
Oh, absolutely. I think that's our guidance.
Yeah. All right, Jen, thank you very much. And she has a book signing over at Book Woman, which is next Tuesday, November 11th, from